Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You got to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is what we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn theme.
Time to up the scope, baby. It's time to up the scope. Guess what? We were just talking about this yesterday, right? And how we need to get a linebacker. And I said, I was going to come on for Christmas. Couldn't tell you why, but we're here for Christmas. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. This is RobDaManMedia, baby. Back with another one, man. Hey, listen, man. Happy Christmas to everybody out there. It's time to up the scope. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know how we rocking this thing. Let's get to 500 likes today. Let's get to 500 likes, man. Run them likes up, man, for your boy, man. It's Christmas, the Christmas edition. We got a commitment who's a linebacker who's, man, he's an instant impact starter. If you don't know what we get, he is an instant impact starter that can run sideline to sideline and go make plays. And this is what we needed. This is what we needed. But hey, let's talk about it, family, man. Let me know, man, how y'all feeling about this linebacker. This is what we needed at the University of Colorado. We need that big-time playmaker who can go do their thing, who ain't afraid to get their nose dirty, who ain't afraid to be that lead on that field, who ain't afraid to command the defense. This is what we needed. This is what we've been waiting on. And we got it. We just have to wait till Christmas. But he's not still delivered. So, hey, here we are, family. Let's talk about it, man. Let me know how y'all feel in this chat, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Everybody, man. Let's run these likes up, man. Let's get to 500 likes up in this thing, man. We finna get this thing on and rocking, man. We got 200 people in the building right now. We finna go up. These numbers finna go up. So let's get to 500 likes today, man. Let's do the thing on thing, man. Hey, we coming. We coming. Oh, man. Yes, he is already signed and delivered. They are going, listen, they're trying to go out with a bang in this year. The goal is definitely going to make a bowl game, but the goal the Deion is pushing for is to make the playoffs. We're one step closer to doing it, but we still got some more work to do. But we are cleaning up, shoring up the deficiencies on this team and any holes that you guys see. So guess what? If there's any holes that y'all see, because y'all know they pull up and they watch our channel. They watch the channel. If y'all see any holes, man, put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat because it's going to come out. They're going to make sure that they do it. Does CU play a 3-4 or 4-3-3-4-4-4? They play a 4-2-5. CU plays a 4-2-5. It'll be interesting to see what they do this year. What we got with the linebackers up front, it'll be, do they go to a conventional 4-3? But I probably, if I had to put my money on it, knowing that we're going to the Big 12, most games they're going to run a 4-2-5, just because most teams pass in the Big 12. Now, when they play like a Kansas State, they might run a 4-3. They might have a 50 front. We play Kansas, they might be the same way. Any like running team, they're more than likely gonna play a 4-3. But when they play against a lot of passing teams, it's going to be a 4-2-5. So we'll see, man. Is Bentley gone? He hasn't made an announcement yet what he's going to do, whether he is staying, whether he's leaving. He has not made a decision yet. So expect some of these players to make a decision because they are coming up close to that deadline to declare for the NFL draft. So some people will have to make that decision. Yes, Rod Ward is gone already. He is out of eligibility. He is headed to the league. So, man, hey, there you have it. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Stoudemire. Whether he stays a corner, whether he moves to safety, it'll be interesting. I'm starting Kennedy. If you're asking me who do I start with DJ, I am going to start DeMar Kennedy. That'd be my 2 linebackers. Just let them go. Take your hands off the wheel, just let it go. So that's what I'm rolling with. But when you see us play against a lot of running teams, you will see you go to a more 4-3 look. But when we play against passing teams, you're gonna see a lot of 4-2-5. So your Texas Tech, your Houston's, UCF, we'll probably play a 4-2-5. Arizona, we'll probably play a 4-2-5. Utah, we'll go to a 4-3. Don't know what North Dakota State is going to look like because their head coach is gone. So we got to see what their offense look like. Nebraska will probably go to a 4-3 because they're a traditional running team. We'll go to a 4-2-5 against Colorado State. So we'll see. But hey, we got our linebacker, man. I'm for the open this thing up. Did you see the nightcap of Ocho? I didn't. I didn't, Mac. Drop this link right quick for y'all. But yeah, man, I forgot to talk about this yesterday. So yeah, the first 2 games are official, right? This is over the next few years, what the schedule look like. So North Dakota State at Nebraska at CSU for the next, for the first 3 games this year. The following year we'll play. We'll have 3 home games. So we'll have Georgia Tech, Delaware, and Wyoming. Then the following year we go to Georgia Tech. We'll play Western State at home, and we'll have Northwestern on the road. And then the following year we have 3 home games. So you guys see what we got over the next few years. But I just went all the way to 26 just because that's how long I see Prime there. But we'll see after that. How things go, what it looks like. But.
Merry Christmas, Rob. Merry Christmas to you and everybody on the panel.
Oh yeah, yes, man. Appreciate you, man. Happy Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Hey, Ali, can you email me? Ali, can you email me right quick? What's the word, Coach Dre?
What's the word is, man, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. We had a few presents in the up under the tree. We just had none wrapped, so I hope everybody will calm down now and see Coach Prime know what he's doing and give people the benefit of the doubt. He's trying to win, so that kind of has a lot to do with kids, with relationships that dude had with kids on the football team. So it's a big day for Colorado. So
shout out to Travis J. Shout out to Cooper. Shout out to Bishop Thomas. Shout out to D-Mac. You know what I'm saying? They helped close that deal, man.
So Rob, I hope you see what we're doing with what Coach Prime is doing. He's using FSU as a farm system. He is just like, and it's rare that you see this. Like, he's building like the Colorado Seminoles. He is just plucking them, and I'm just surprised that they let that one go. Out of all the people that you thought FSU would try to, prioritize to bring back, DJ was probably like top 5 on that list. That's crazy.
They didn't let him go. He left.
No, you know what I mean. Like, a player could want to leave, but they can, incentivize him to to want to stay.
Shout out for the $2 super chat. Merry Christmas, Rob and Coach Dre's blessings. Appreciate y'all for always tuning in, rocking with us. But yeah, man, I just want to know, chat, man, how we really feeling? We know we got some new people up in the building. Told y'all this thing is gonna go up today, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man, because we got that linebacker that y'all been asking for. Like, why we ain't did nothing at linebacker? Why this? Why that? And so now we got that linebacker that's a dog, and I'm talking about a dog. If you don't, you can go turn the film on. You gonna see him flash off the film, and he gonna
Go watch
find
any
ranks.
go watch any Florida State game. Just any. Just you pick one.
Go watch the
You
first
pick
one.
one.
Go watch the first
Just,
one against LSU, and he scored. He scored against LSU too.
you just go watch any game he done played in. He jumps off the screen. He brings instant credibility to the linebacker room. And like I think Coach Kev had said a couple of days ago, now you keep developing these young lines that we got, because we got some young lines back there behind them. And I'm with Rob. I would start him and DeMore Kennedy in the offense, in the defense that I see them running right now. Now if we go to more conventional 4-3 defense, then I would go with him, Kennedy, and I think it'll be one of them young guns, or Ward, or the kid Ward that we just got from Kentucky. So I like where our linebacker room is right now. The only thing now I think left is some interior defensive linemen, and I feel real good about the whole football team. I think we're on our way to the top.
Yo, bro, they too funny in these comments, bro.
Hey man, don't leave it alone, man.
Y'all too funny, bro.
Leave that alone,
Someone
man.
said that he even come on a visit. I ain't gonna lie, it hit different when 4 of your homeboys already there, and you know they could kind of just give you the rundown. But
Hey, listen, here's what I would tell you. Everybody does not need to come on a visit to commit or sign with a school. Sometimes people just come off a relationship. They never even come visit. It's not saying that he didn't visit, but there are cases where kids don't. There's high school kids that don't go on a visit and they sign with a school because of
AB,
relationships or something like that. So, visits play a huge part in kids signing kids, but there are things that happen where kids don't go on visits and still sign with a school. Any updates on McClendon? McClendon already declared for the draft. He's gone. D-Max gone.
no. He's talking about the D tackle from Florida.
Chris, you gotta stay tuned, man.
Hey, y'all just wait. I think we'll know something. We'll know something pretty soon. Like I've been saying for the longest. It's I think it's up between us and Texas A&M, where his old coach went and played at. So I haven't heard of any other players for him. I think it's between us and Texas A&M. But getting DJ gonna help a lot.
I still think we go get one more linebacker just to be on the safe side, just for any injury, anything like that. We gonna get one more linebacker. I think they got their eyes on a particular one, but we'll see how it all plays out in the end, right? Hey man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, feel me? Y'all in here rocking with me on Christmas, man. Run them likes up. Let's run this algorithm up, man. Let's get in the algorithm today.
Yeah, someone said that he was amazing in run defense. He actually graded out as the highest linebacker against the run, either 1 or 2. PFF had him graded at 1 or 2, and he's so instinctual, like especially when it comes to like he has a real keen nose for the ball, and like he has certain things that you just can't teach linebackers. Like you just either have it or you don't. Wow, I'm
Listen,
so surprised
it's
we
either
got
you
him.
want to go get it's either you want to go make plays or you don't. That's what it comes
Yeah.
down to, right? When you look at DJ, he's one of them that you just go get. Like, he's just a head hunter. He goes and hunts. And so that's where a lot of people forget about, like, man, like, when you look at our linebacker play this year, it's going to be vastly improved from last year.
You think he plays both ways like he did at FSU?
He don't need to. He can strictly just focus on being a linebacker this year. He doesn't have to play both ways. Now, if they want to put him in like a goal line set, that's fine. But in reality, we really don't need him to play both sides. We just need him to come in here and dominate at linebacker and get all the troops in line. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be the alpha. He's gonna command the defense. You won't be seeing the safeties calling in the plays. He's gonna be calling in the plays.
Instant
He's gonna be
credibility.
signaling. He's gonna be the one talking. So you're gonna see a lot of different changes because when you turn the tape on and you watch Colorado's defense last year, who's the one making all the calls? It was the safeties. So this year you're gonna see the change where you're gonna have that natural middle linebacker that can come in, command the defense, call the play, get everybody lined up properly, communicate, understand what's going on because he's been in college football, and really get everybody organized. So those are the things that we were really missing at the linebacker position last year, and we're gonna get that this year.
It's funny because he didn't even like play. Like I remember him splitting snaps with someone else. So he didn't even get like the full workload. Boom, you're the guy. So it's gonna be interesting to see him. This year. With being thrusted into the starting position. I think we do get like one or two more guys. I don't know.
We'll get one more. We don't need two more. Two more overstack the room. So we'll definitely get one more linebacker. We'll probably end up getting one more safety. Because at the end of the day, we can go over scholarships right now. So that's not going to stop us from getting players. We can go over scholarships right now, going into the spring, and then let the spring play out of players that can leave.
DJ has one more year left. Somebody else, DJ has one more year left.
So there you have it on that. Dang, boy, Florida State in trouble. Florida State is in trouble right now, man. They starting quarterback just the backup starting quarterback just into the transfer portal. Them boys in trouble right now.
Didn't their other best pass rusher besides Verse enter the portal too?
Yeah, they've been losing players left and right. But yeah, the Tay Rollmaker, yeah, he said he in the portal.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Why would he hit the portal? It's not like Jordan Travis is gone after this.
He should at least play in the bowl game, but he said he trying to hit the portal, man. He trying to hit his next school, man. I don't know what's going on there in Florida State.
Georgia,
they got something going on down there, dog.
Georgia might pop them by 40. I ain't gonna lie. It
depends on how many people play for Georgia. Some of them might just say, man, you know what? We going to the league. It don't benefit us. We playing Florida State. We know we're gonna beat them we can beat them with our third stream. So we gonna see, man.
Did you see the practice from Florida State? They I was looking at it. I couldn't believe it. They didn't have a lot of players. They only had they had a very, very, very light amount of players, and they just lost a couple more players to the portal the past couple of days.
Yeah, man, listen, Florida State is in trouble right now. I get the classes they signed, but they better hope some of them kids don't ask for release because where they losing players. Their whole secondary is already gone because of eligibility to the draft.
D-line's gone. They lose damn near their whole starting D-line except I think 2 people.
Are we done at wide receiver? There's a possibility we might add one more wide receiver. We'll see because it's still National Signing Day. So National Signing Day is February 7th. So we still got some time to ask more people who we add. It's gonna be a situation, but hey, we'll see. What up, old school?
Hey, what's going on, Rob? What's going on, panel? What's going on, everybody? Well, I'll tell you, ain't nothing but good news around the board, Rob. I know you already heard. I ain't got to ask you if you heard. Hey, what's going on, Coach K? Hey, Coach K, I'm going to tell you something. Man, you got to sit down. I'm going to tell you, Coach K. I appreciate you coming around, okay?
I appreciate you, old school.
All right. Hey, but Rob, back to you. Let me do it. I want y'all to focus on the right thing. Hey, Rob, you already heard. Hey, Rob, I told you to go get greater later. Hey, Rob, hey, look here. I'm gonna see if I can find some suckers to go around with that 12-0 bet. I'm gonna throw that 12-0 out there. Boy, I'm gonna tell you how many suckers I can get on the line, Rob. I'm going fishing this year, Rob, and I'm gonna get some big ones. But I'm gonna go with that 12-0. I'm gonna get them with the 11-1, and I'm gonna kill them all the way around the board. And when I get them with the 12-0, remember when I skunk 12-0 is skunking. Hey, Rob, remember when I skunk you? That's double, right? You don't play dominoes, do you?
Hey man, you hey, you say you trying to find a sucker for 11-1
Well,
bet.
they ain't trying to find. There's a bunch of them out there. I'm just trying to catch up with the ones that was out there first. I know I took names and I took down numbers and you know the deal, Rob. You know the deal. You know the deal. Hey, Rob, did you hear the good news today? Can you tell me about it? How you think about it? I don't know if you said it already. I didn't catch it. I just couldn't. I'm searching out here. I'm out here in these streets, Rob. So keep talking, please.
Old school. We went and got a line.
How
We
you
got
like
a
this?
linebacker, man. We got a linebacker.
Yeah.
We went out. Oh yeah, man. I forgot. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hey, listen. Now we went and got we got a linebacker out the transfer portal from Florida State, starting linebacker. So we got somebody that can come in and really go and be a dog on the field and control the defense.
Oh yeah. Experience to the experience part. And he come up, tell you, boy, just up, tell you it's good out. I'm tell you, Rob. I'm having fun.
It's old school, man. They said they need that old school video today for Christmas, so we got them on there.
Man, we got it, man.
Super chat.
We dance, man. We gonna be dancing out there in Boulder, man. We're gonna be dancing out in Boulder, man. Gonna be a party in Boulder. Well, I was thinking we're gonna play Florida State and be a rival. We were a rival to nobody.
Old school on the screen today.
We rival to nobody but ourselves.
You say you want to play Florida State in the bowl game?
I was. It seemed like they tried to pit us against Miami, Florida, messing with their peoples. We hurting them. Rob, we are hurting them. They want to, but they can't commit war on us because we hurt them. They got to get everybody else together, but they can't get everybody else together to get us, Rob. It's one for all. And look who winning. Well, I'll tell you, Rob, it don't take you long to catch on to it. You ain't gonna stop, Coach. They ain't gonna stop, Coach.
The portal is not closed. Go ahead, Rob. The portal is a 30-day window. So they got into January 4th, but the portal is not closed. So
it's not closed. It's high school kids can't sign no more till national signing day. But everybody else should be good until I think right after the bowl games or something like that. But high school kids can't sign again till February.
Yeah, they got some time. So the portal closed on the 4th, but kids like mid-enroll kids can come on visits January 3rd through the 7th, and they can sign to go to their new school because they have to be enrolled. If they're coming in January, they have to be enrolled before the first class starts. So January 3rd through the 7th will be the next big window for visits. So we'll see what Coach Prime do in that window of who he gets on a visit. So anybody's coming on a visit, planning on enrolling to CU during that time frame. So there is another window that they can do for visits. It is January 3rd through the 7th for all mid-enrolled East transfer players. So once we get there, then you're good.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Rob, can I add this too? Anybody and their mamas and daddies. Well, I'll tell you, we're getting family members too, right, Rob?
Yeah, man, bring the family, man.
Yeah,
come on to it.
I was just about to say that on the 3rd to the 7th, we have another recruiting weekend, but I'm kind of interested to see what type of players they bring on this one. Because I was looking through the portal, and like right now we at that point where you start looking for younger guys with a bunch of years left in the portal, because I'm trying to really think, like, what do we really need, besides, like, I guess, a couple more D tackles and a
That's
linebacker.
hey coach. That's what I'm saying. What do you really need?
I
You
think.
need a couple of D tackles, and we'll go
Mhm.
for one more linebacker. I mean, we could. I'll take another corner. I ain't gonna say that we don't need another corner because but I'm good with, especially, only way I'm gonna definitely say I need another corner is if Cooper declare for the NFL. But if Cooper say he gonna stay or don't go to the portal, then I think we good at corner. So I don't know we good at backup quarterback. We good in the running back room. We
We need
we,
to
we,
add it.
we
We
good.
definitely need to add it. We need to add a couple tight ends, and we need
Hey,
to add
Mhm.
what we
Mhm.
need to add a young safety because we got so many senior safeties. We need to add at least a young safety.
yeah, we got.
But when you say young, you asking. So are you saying you want to get one in the high school class, or you looking for
Either
somebody with
high
3 or 4
school,
years?
yeah, either high school or a kid with 3 or 4 years because we got let's see, we got Quiz, Shiloh,
Vito.
Travis J, Cam,
Vito Tisdale.
Slush. We got like 5 or 6 safeties
Mhm.
they're on that actual eligibility. So with that being said, you're gonna have to add somebody. Why not go get them now to get into our system? Even if they got a risk of the year, get them into our system now. So next year they're ready to go, and we're not, putting all the weight on everybody new being in that secondary and
Hey,
back there.
Rob. Hey, Rob. Look, do we still got that kicker from Australia?
Punter.
Which the
The punter.
punter?
Yeah. Mark
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
God dang it, he kicking the ball, ain't he? Come on now, stick up, stay up, stand up. Catch up.
Yeah.
Do we still got him?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
all I
we
want
good.
is I just want to
Hey,
kick
Rob.
it,
Hey, Rob. Let me
kick
ask you
off.
this too, Rob. What you think about how he came on? He came on nice though at the end, didn't he?
Man, he was there the year before that. He's been there. He's solid, man. But what all we need, man, we need a kicker that can kick the ball at the back of the end zone, man. That's what
He
we
can
really
do
need.
that. That's my point, Rob.
Right,
No. 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 No.
right.
No. He's just a
He,
punter.
No, he can't.
He's a punter.
He can't kick it
we
out the back of the end zone. He can't do that.
Oh, all right. I got you, coach. I got
Another
you. I saw
another
that.
kicker would be cool, but like, see, that's such a specific thing that you're asking because usually people who kick, do the kickoffs are kickers, and we already have, Mata and Feely, so I don't really ideally see another. Another kicker just coming on. Um,
listen. I just need Marta to, get in the weight room, get some more leg strength so he can kick the ball farther. Jace Feely, I just need you to focus on kicking the ball out the back of the end zone, dog. Nothing else, man. Just kick it out the back of the end zone. Don't try to go down there and kick it short to go make a tackle because you still want to play your linebacker days, man. You got one job, bro. Just kick the ball at the end zone. We good.
he got a concussion because he hit somebody so hard.
But that's the problem. We don't need you going out there making tackles, dog. We just need you kicking the ball out the back of the end zone.
Thank
Nah,
you.
he hit hard though. He goes to force fumble like 2 times this year. He hit.
Listen, if you want to go do that, then just go play linebacker. Don't be a kicker no more. Just go play linebacker if that's what you want to do.
Because he be trying to headhunt on those kickoffs. I see him. He kicked the ball.
Right,
He be like, all right.
but that's what we telling you. He kicking the ball, thinking about trying to go make a tackle instead of just worrying about kicking the ball out the back of the end zone. We don't need you to be worried about no tackles. We don't care if you got no tackle in the book all year. If you ain't got no tackle in the book, that means you're doing your job on kickoff. You want to go down there and hit people.
Nah, facts. But I ain't gonna lie, Mata, he hit, what was his furthest? 40, 43? 43 was his furthest, I guess.
Yeah, but
What
I
was
thought it was 46, 43, between 40,
40?
43 and
That's not
46.
bad. I could live with that. 40, like if 46 is where you at, theoretically, I could live with that because, you know, anything after that is kind of up in the air for even some of the best kickers in college football. And anything up to that 49, 50, that's where you get into rare air.
Hey man, Philly out there trying to live his high school glory days of being a linebacker, dog. We just need you to kick the ball, dog. And we don't need all the action, dog. We just need you to go out there, kick the ball to the back of the end zone. We know you can do it because you've proven that you can do it. But for some reason, you want to go out there and prove to everybody that you were still a linebacker.
And
We
you're
don't
playing
need
in
all that.
altitude. And you're in altitude. See, that don't make. See, I didn't like that. We're in altitude, and we can't get the ball to. I don't like that.
The ball
That's
travels farther than altitude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't like how it was short. And who was the backup kicker? The guy with the long hair. There was a kicker that he tried every single time he tried with all his might. He just couldn't get the ball to the end zone.
You talking about 98? I don't even know
Yeah,
why he was out there, man.
he tried with all his might. Could
That's
not
the
get
key
to the ball.
word. Don't nobody know his name, so you know he won't be out there kicking nothing this year.
Jesus, that shit. Oh, it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch him kick the ball and like throw his whole body in there, and it goes to the 10-yard. I'm like, oh man. Palazzo. Yeah, I knew it was something Italian.
That's the one who named Coach Prime forgot. Remember they asked Coach Prime that name, and it was actually about a certain player, and that was the freshman, and he was on the offensive line or something. They was trying, and Coach Prime, and they asked Coach Prime about him specifically, and Coach Prime couldn't remember his name. Is that the same one, Rob?
Go ahead, Coach K.
No. That was somebody. That was somebody else. That was
okay, yeah. Somebody on the offensive
line.
line, a freshman that they had just put in for that game, that specific game. They put him in, and Coach Prime had asked. They asked Coach Prime about him.
Hey man, let us know, man. Who do y'all think that we should go add next? What do y'all think we should go add next? What do y'all think what's the key thing that y'all think that we missing?
I'm tell you, bag up on top of the bag up.
Hey, no, matter of fact, outside of UCF, because I know that's kind of probably the game everybody wants. What is the game that everybody most interested in seeing this year from Colorado?
Texas Tech. Oh my God, that's gonna be, and Kansas State. Texas Tech and Kansas State.
That's what I was going to say, Coach. I want to see us line up against Kansas State.
Matter of fact, even Arizona.
And I want to get Malik back against Dan Landy. So, but definitely, I want to see how we line up against Texas, against Kansas State. Texas Tech, it's gonna be a good test for us. But definitely want to get our league back on order because that was one game where I just felt like we just didn't get off the bus.
Yeah.
So besides that, in the Big 12, I mean Kansas State and what? I guess Texas Tech is the biggest test we're gonna have. Kansas State and Texas. Who else? Like I don't know who else in that conference like that. So,
Oklahoma
everybody
State.
said for the most part it's been Kansas State or Oklahoma State. We got some CSUs up in there.
See that's gonna be a scary. That Oklahoma State game is gonna be scary.
Hey Rob, I can't wait to see that you know who teams I want to see.
Who you want to see, old school?
I'm telling you the whole schedule. I'm telling you, Rob. Now I'm telling you this last schedule we had, Rob. Which team didn't have a target on our back? It seemed like we was going out to get them, but which team didn't have a target on our back? So if anybody got a target on your back, Rob, I think you might want to get them before they get you, right, Rob? So that goes. Every team on that schedule got something to do with CU and got something to. I mean, they go. If you got a schedule, you got just 12 teams on there, Rob. Just think you do the vibe. Look, you a good football player. This is your conference. You want to play these guys. All of them got a target on their back. All of them gonna bring their A game. Now, which one we gonna bring our C game to? The one we just got through bringing. Which way we gonna bring them to, Rob?
UCLA is in the Big 10 now.
Thank you, Rob. See, you already know. I'm sorry, Rob. I ain't trying to be a pain.
Oh, Colorado State. Somebody said Colorado State. Oh yeah. I need that. I need that Colorado State game again.
Oh yeah, again. Matter of fact, boy, I'll tell you, Rob.
I need that game again.
We go to Colorado State this year, so we're gonna be on their home turf.
Yeah.
But I heard that like they don't really pack it out well. Their stadiums.
It'll be packed out.
It'll be packed out this year.
No, like their fans. Like I heard that their fans don't show up.
It won't matter. It'll be packed out.
They don't play us all the time. That's what it is. Yeah.
Now I will say Colorado State will try to do something to make sure that the bus fans don't get tickets, but it's gonna be packed out. Or they'll raise the ticket prices on them and then drop them at the last minute.
Yeah.
Man,
all of them.
Hey, Hey, while y'all playing though, that Kansas game might be sneaky this year though. That's
Now I'm gonna be honest. The one is he
you
lagging?
can't sleep on.
No, Kansas is not a team to sleep on, man. They've been getting better and better each year.
But the scariest game on our schedule has to be that Oklahoma State game, because if we don't shore up those like D tackle positions, which I'm positive we will, that game right there, that's a bad matchup for us. But
I'll take the K-State over that one. But the
over
good
them,
thing is, the good thing is that we got both
I
of them
don't
at
know.
home. The
There's
two
nobody on
toughest games
K-State.
I see. So when you talk about the toughest games on our schedule, K-State for sure. Utah, just because they're always going to be a physical team, and then the next game that I would like really look at is the Kansas. Arizona, I want to see what Arizona adds before I can say Arizona.
Wait, talking about
UCF is just gonna be a fun overall game. Texas Tech is gonna be like a shootout. They're like matchups similar to us, but we got better personnel at the skill position than they do.
wait, hold on.
Baylor's rebuilding. Cincinnati is still rebuilding. So when you really look at it, I mean, it's the 4 games. I'll say the 5 games, right? Is going to be K-State, Oklahoma State, Utah, Arizona, and Kansas. And that's not dismissing UCF, but
because you say that because of our player personnel is gonna keep us in or above all those games, right?
no, I'm just looking at the matchups. When you break down matchups, quarterbacks, things like that, like I want to see what UCF got, because they're gonna some of their better talent that they had this year is going to the league. So I want to see, who's going to replace that, like who's next. I want to see them on film first.
Right.
That's why that Oklahoma State game gonna be scary, because they don't lose many people, and they have the best running back in the country. So when you look at us, where we struggle to stop the run, and we play a lot of good running backs, Bucky and Damian from Oklahoma, not Oklahoma.
But see, my thing with Oklahoma State is that they don't really got good quarterback play. They got a good running game, and so if you shut down a run, now it's like, what is the quarterback play? Because they quarterback play was suspect. When you got the coach's son in the transfer portal, and he the head coach, and his son in the transfer portal, and he was the quarterback,
you got problems.
Nah, they quarterback play, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, they was just relying on Ollie Gordon. Like, that team goes as far as Ollie goes, and he had 1,500 yards. Like, he was out there just doing it. I'm talking about whenever it looked like he had nowhere to run, he'll make something out of nothing.
Ollie Gordon, he is not officially in the transfer portal. I know everybody keeps saying he's in the transfer portal. He is not officially in the transfer portal.
That's a fake post. That gotta be. He would not leave after he was in Heisman talks. Yeah, no, he.
If I was, to be honest though, if I was him, I would have went to the portal, because I knew I could be in a better situation that can help his draft stock.
That's what I was finna say, Coach. If I was him, I'd have got in the portal to go play with a quarterback where it's not so much of a heavy load on me, because you get like. Just imagine he did that with 8 probably in the box every week. So just imagine if he could get a lot of box, if he could get a 7 in the box, if he could get mess around and get 6 in the box, what a kid like him could do. So when you talking about making the best thing, but my instincts would tell him to stay, because you want to ride it out with your guys. But they definitely got to get him a quarterback at Oklahoma State before I feel like it's a major threat to us. I need to see what they're going to get at quarterback. Like I say, the Kansas game is the game that scared me. It's a game where they could be decent but have a not decent record, and you will think that you can just come in here and dominate them, and that's not going to be the case. So that's why I don't want nobody to sleep on Kansas. Like you say, Baylor and Cincinnati, they rebuild it because their program's just on the rebuild. But if we come out and just dominate like we should dominate, play like we should play, I think our offense will be better under Sherman. I think he has a more pro style offense, more what some people would want to see or wanted to see last year. I don't think it's going to be as much hurry up as we saw this past season either.
Yeah, I mean that that's gonna be a pretty good game. That Texas Tech game, we play them away or home.
Well, I don't think the schedule. I don't think they don't put that part of the schedule out yet. Like, cause
Yeah,
we don't know. We don't know when the UCF game is yet. So they
the
haven't put all
conference
that out yet.
the conference schedule is not confirmed yet. It's who your opponents are, but how they line up, that is not publicly official yet. That's
I,
what we're waiting to see.
I do not want them to play Texas Tech in Ludwig. I do, because that's always such a tough place to play.
Because I think that from what I've heard is they're trying to move that game to Dallas, Texas.
What game? The
Texas
Texas
The
Tech
Tech.
Texas
game.
Tech game.
Texas Tech game
Yeah.
in
They're
Dallas.
trying to put that at Jerry World.
Where did you say you didn't want to see him play at, young man?
In at their home stadium, like Texas Tech. Whenever they play at home, they play out of body. They start doing stuff that they never do when they play home. Like when they played against Oregon, they almost beat Oregon. They just the quarterback just kept
They
fumbling.
gave Oregon the football game. That's it.
Yeah, they gave
Like
them.
they just gave them the football game. They no ifs, ands, and buts about that.
That
They
was a
gave them the
loss.
football game.
Oregon should have lost that game, but the quarterback did not know how to hold on to the football. Fumble, boom, returned it for 6, and it just kept. I don't know, bro, but that was probably Oregon's biggest scare of the year because they almost lost that game early.
If I'm Texas Tech and knowing that that people trying to get that game at Jerry World, I would tell them no. But if they want that, if they want to,
they got to pay me a whole bunch of money. But I'm telling them no. I'm telling them if they give the schedulers give them the home game, if I'm Texas Tech, I'm telling y'all no. And I'm probably telling y'all with an E double hockey stick behind it. Because you lose the whole home field advantage. You talking about playing in Dallas where Dion's a legend. It's probably gonna be even fans now, so you don't even have the home field advantage no more. So you be
you
done
gonna
when you
get a
get
nice
it that
payout
way.
though. You gonna get a nice payout, but
Oh no, that's what I say. I mean, if the payout is worth more, then I get you. But if the payout ain't looking like it should, then ain't no need of talking.
Nah, but that would be fire though, because that game would be like, oh my god, that game would be fire, especially in Jerry World. But I just don't see why Texas Tech would be incentivized to do so.
I don't see why they would give up that advantage.
Well, I mean, it's money. When you talking about money, you can make 3 times to 4 times of what you'll make if the game was at your stadium.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing, if I'm them, then the game got to get played there again next year too. Like you get what I'm saying? It got to be both times we play each other. It got to be in Dallas. You can't say we gonna come instead of playing in Lubbock, you gonna play in Dallas, and then we got to come to Colorado. That's just me if I'm Texas Tech. If y'all saying we gonna play it at a neutral site both years, then okay. But if you ain't talking about playing it at a neutral site, if y'all get Colorado that, if y'all give us that, then I just don't know what to tell y'all.
How do they pick it? I've always wondered. So when a team enters a brand new conference and they do the scheduling, you know how sometimes you get in certain agreements like we did with CSU and Nebraska, to where we basically alternate. How does the scheduling like location matter? Because we're gonna have like neutral site games.
It just depends on how big. Like if it's a rivalry game or anything that can produce a lot more money, it's always looking at the site venue, right? How many fans do your stadium hold, right? Because if you, all right, I'll just take this, right? When Colorado played UCLA, right? Normally they shut down 3/4 of their stadium. Well, I'm not gonna say 3/4. They shut down. not 3/4, but they shut down like
A lot of
1/4 of
it.
their
A lot
stadium.
of it is tarped up. A lot of it.
And why do
And
they do
so
that?
because they can't sell the tickets, that's why.
Okay, I got you. I go.
So they shut down like 1/4 of their stadium. Well, with Colorado, they opened it up because it was so much money being generated. So it was a highly requested ticket. So in a sense, if it's a game that people highly requesting and go to, knowing like Deion Sanders is coming to Texas, say your stadium only hosts 50,000, and you know it's that you're in Texas and that thing can do 100,000 easily. It's like, why wouldn't you want to go to Dallas, Texas?
Right.
Because you're doubling your revenue. Because the revenue still goes to you, regardless of the fact it don't go to Colorado. It goes to you. It's all about if you want to do that, because you can make more money in the situation, more money that can go back to your university.
Right.
It's really up on the university. But if I'm Texas Tech, I don't do it. But if you're looking to you trying to do something where you're trying to renovate or you're trying to upgrade something, you can literally take that game and do multiple things with that money. So it's how many of those games do you get throughout the season?
Right.
How many times is Colorado potentially going to be in Texas? They're going to be what? Baylor, Texas Tech.
No, they so
Let me see.
Texas Tech.
And
They play once.
Okay.
What you say?
It's only once. They'll be in Florida once, and they'll be in Texas once.
Right.
That's fire. That's man.
So
I ain't gonna lie. This schedule.
So now you gotta think about it, right? If Coach Prime was gonna be in Texas multiple times, I don't think they even think about Jerry World. But because he's only gonna be there one time, everybody's trying to come see him. So you got to capitalize off the branding, off the marketing of CU, and just go get that big check because it just makes sense. Not
And that's
saying
why
that you should do it, but if you really trying to capitalize, knowing that Deion Sanders only coming to Texas one time, and it's like it's the same thing with UCF. Does UCF stay at their stadium, or do they go to a bigger stadium due to the fact Deion Sanders only coming on once?
They gonna stay there because they feel like that stadium big enough, and like it done hosted the Pro Bowl and stuff like that. So they gonna feel like UCF want that money to stay all at UCF. They not finna give it away.
I was about to say UCF holds like 65, right?
Maybe a little more than that right now, Coach. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It might be because in the back of the end zone is kind of open, so they can. I think they can put more seats there. So you talking about anywhere from 75 to maybe 80, something like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that.
Especially if it's at the end of the season, which will probably be a meaningful game. Oof.
We don't know. We don't know. This is what I think. That game is gonna be so big, and they know everybody gonna want to see it. So they might put it at the end of the year, but I think it's gonna be in the middle of the season somewhere. I don't think it's gonna be right there, smack dab at the end.
Because if you look at the projected schedule, it's saying that Colorado's gonna have 5 straight home games and then end on 3 road games.
You said 5 straight?
If you went and looked at like the projected schedule right now, it's showing Colorado's supposed to have 5 straight home games and then three games on the road to end the season.
Oh man, I don't like that.
That's why it's a projected schedule. That's what I said. And until the official dates and everything come out, we just don't know.
I know. Boy, gonna be ass whooping all the way around the board. I can't wait. I'm telling you, I gotta wait though, Rob. But that's the main thing. Main thing is main thing. I'm telling you, we finna good, man. We finna be real good, Rob, real fast. It didn't take long, boy. It took a little longer than I expected. I'm sorry, but yeah, we gonna be real good.
I get you old school, but like what I was telling people is the recipe is that his first year it normally be. It could be average or it could be okay, but that next year is when he makes the jump, the drastic jump, because then again you get to get kids that you need. Like right. You getting kids right now that we had no chance of getting last year because he got to Colorado so late.
Right.
And then you got kids on your team who know these other kids and just telling them, hey man, what it is up here in Colorado, how they living, how they being treated, and everything. So all that plays a part for all them kids. And so that's why we gonna do our best to try to win our conference this year. And when you get a linebacker of this caliber that we got today, he did that at Jackson State. He got the kid James Houston that came from Florida, and I knew he was a dog. You understand me? I knew he was a dog. He played here for the Gators, and I thought, he got the bad rap here at the here in Gainesville. But when he got to Jackson State, just like this kid that's coming from Florida State, he became an animal, and that's what I'm expecting from this linebacker from Florida State to come in and do. He gonna change the face of that defense, and so that's what you need sometimes.
Yeah. And then Coach Drake, it ain't only just that individual. I'm gonna tell you something, though, Coach Drake. This is what I had looked at. This is how I look at it. I looked at it like this, because I looked at it like when Coach Prime came in, he had the opportunity to get a whole lot of individuals that were just coming in, but they came. Some of them, they took the offer and ran with it, and then a lot of them didn't. You understand? They went elsewhere. But it's like Coach Prime had always put himself in a position to always be himself, make himself available. That you know what I'm saying, and no hard feelings. That you can come back and do it. You can come back because he has showed interest in you. You can't always come back and recommit. And then we go right back to my thing about that transport portal. When they say that he the transport portal king and all that, I'm going to tell you something. There will be people who want to be with him anyway, but it'll be that second thought thing. I'm going to tell you, if you start looking real good out there, and you say, yo, man, that's my second thought. I should have been with that the first thought all the time. I'm telling you, Coach K. I'm sorry, Coach K. Coach Dre. Look, that's how it is, and that's how it's going to be for a minute. And Coach, I pray that Coach Prime do not leave Boulder no time soon. I apologize, Rob. Thank you, Coach Dre. But yeah, Coach Prime ain't going nowhere, and he's going to get busy. And what would he look like leaving after he start getting busy? Man, stop it. Back to you, Coach Dre.
I mean, you got to understand that. People got to understand that in the long haul, you want to do what's best for everybody, and I think sometimes that get mixed, that get lost in the sauce is what they call it, with what he's trying to do. People get lost in what he's trying to build, and I hate to keep telling y'all this, but it's a foundation. Like maybe from where I don't know about where you from, but over here in Gainesville, you'll go past a place they building a house. You come back in about 2-3 weeks, the house done, and you be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like what? How quick you build? What you built that house with? But then you go on the other side of town and take them 6 months to a year to build a house. But you see what kind of foundation, you see what they done built their house on, and that's the kind of stuff that Coach Prime trying to build. I know people say, well, Dre, how you gonna say he ain't trying to do a microwave? He always in the portal. Yeah, he always in the portal, but what he trying to tell you is I'm trying to get kids with character and value. And if I can get kids with the great characteristics to come in and teach my young guys, so when it's my young guys' time, they already prepared.
Right.
Then that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, that's a lot of people got to look at it from that stretch of the imagination. Yeah. And I think sometimes we get caught up in I want to know what y'all wanted Coach Prime to say.
Right.
Because he could have got up here and said what me and Rob said. Hey, man, I didn't have the pick of the little when I got here in Colorado. I had to pick over what was left. Yeah, I pulled Cromani, but, all these other kids, they were just sitting there in the port. It wasn't like people was chasing them down. Xavier Weaver was. I think a few people wanted Jimmy Horn. And things of that nature. I think Slush had some offers, but it's a lot of kids that he probably could have got that was in the transfer portal last year that he didn't have a chance to even speak with. So this year that wasn't the case. He got a chance to recruit kids all year, and you see he reaping the fruits of his labor, and that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for.
Great. How many of these players gonna play at Florida State, man? With everybody transferring out and entering the draft, man.
I told you, man. If you hot in Tallahassee, you trying to play for FAMU and Willie. Willie Simmons, you ain't trying to play for James Norvell. You trying to play for Willie.
Hey, Willie Simmons over there, hey, he lighting them boys up. He taking everybody.
You know what's sad though about that situation, and this is the one time where going 13-0 hurt a team, because the fact that they hold on.
Willie Simmons over there lighting them boys up right now, man.
My fault. The fact that they went 13-0 and that they didn't make it to the college football playoffs, it was a real bad look. Like, it was a real bad look, because then, you
It hurt.
players. Yeah.
It hurt. Hey, Coach K, that's the only, like, I'm not a Florida State fan. I'm not an advocate, but that hurt their recruiting. That hurt kids that might have been thinking about staying because they thought they could run it back for another national championship, even if they got into the playoffs and lost. But when they didn't let them into the playoffs, and now the ACC becomes the weakest college football conference, it's like, why we going? So tell me why I'm going to stay, or why am I going to Florida State?
What's the
Because
point?
I know if I don't win my conference, we're not getting into the playoffs. And right now, the way Miami is loading up and the way they looking, it look like it's gonna be Miami conference to lose. So they lost a lot. They lost a lot. I mean, you still kept your key piece of your puzzle, which was CL3, and we know why that happened. But he becomes the face of Florida State football,
Hey, baby.
and I hope he's ready for that.
Hey, because
Coach,
you looking at it,
let me ask you this.
you looking at it like this, like the ACC is like, heads up out of it because of that Florida State thing. Really, it ain't, because Florida State put up a fight. They really ain't gonna let that go. If anything, they gonna get more positivity up out of it than anything else coming up out of this. They really gonna get their eyes on them.
I know one thing: the ACC taxing Florida State to leave up out of there. I know that.
I mean, they got to get some money up out of them. That's the reason Florida State wants to leave, is what I'm telling you, old school. They want to leave because they got to be able to tell these recruits, hey, man, we finna go to another conference, another respectable conference where our wins, the wins that we have is respected. We looked at as a good football team, because that's not how they look at the ACC right now. That's not how they look at it. So now they were trying to get to another conference where they can get better, well they can tell their recruits that they moving.
They can't. If you look at the media rights deal that they signed, they are locked. I'm talking about, they are locked in to 2031. They are locked in. There's no going anywhere. They can sue whoever they want. They can do whatever they want. There's no possible outcome that they end up leaving the conference, which is sad. But
every contract is meant to be broken, my brother. It may seem that way, but they gonna find a way, bro. I'm telling you. Even if they have to pay $500 million fine, they gonna find a way.
Hey, Florida State finna pay that money, dog, because that's the whole way you get up out of that, dog.
I think Florida State
they ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice.
How much is
you
it?
Look at it.
How much is it?
I think it was $500 million.
It's $500,000. I mean, it's $500 million.
$500 million, yeah, $500 million.
Jesus Christ.
But you look at it, right? Like, especially with TCU, like TCU wasn't even undefeated last year. Like, they lost a game and they made it. And Florida State were undefeated and not made it. So everybody could see now, like, they hold the Big 12 to a higher regards than the ACC. So, I mean, they ain't got no other choice. But, Coach, I have this question for you, though, with regards to CL3. But don't you think it's a little bit, like, crazy, though, to put all that pressure on an incoming freshman? That's a true freshman.
Brother, I've been saying that from the get-go, and like I say, I'm not gonna get on here and say what I know, because people act like me and Rob don't know nothing. But it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure that I just didn't think that kid needed. But he wants it. He want to be the man. So he gonna get every opportunity to be the man in Florida State. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But that's a lot of pressure for that kid with all these, like you saying, right now, your best defensive player just left and came to Colorado. So now who is the face of your defense? So now, from day one, when this kid walks in, you got to walk him out there in front of the media. You got to sell people on CL3. It's just a lot. Instead of bringing the kid in, and it's other kids that he can learn from and stuff like that. But, hey, I mean, that's what you wanted. So that's what you got. I'm not mad with the kid because he did what he felt was best for him. And I'm proud of him. But I just think that's a lot of. You are right. I think that's a lot of pressure for you to put on a freshman. A lot of pressure for you to put on a freshman.
Especially with half of your D linemen going to the draft, you ain't even got no D linemen. It's like, bro, the
Bro,
whole defense is gonna be different next year.
I just feel bad for the coach, bro. Like imagine Norvell, like you do everything right. You do everything right. You build the way that you're supposed to, and in the end, you still lose. That's tough. That's
Remember,
tough.
I
Jared
agree.
Marshall.
I agree with that as well. That I applaud Florida State for letting that man build his program. They did that. They let him build a program the way it should be built, and he showed you what he could do. And for him, it's just sad that they just didn't get in the playoffs. But if they had their quarterback, they get in, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and if they looked a little better in the ACC championship, they get in the playoffs. But then your backup quarterback jumps in the portal. So you don't even have a backup. You was gonna have to play. Like I think this game they played with their third string quarterback against Georgia because the backup quarterback jumped in the portal. So I like it's
Yeah,
just I just
he
don't
jumped in the
know.
portal today. Yeah, he's hitting the portal today. So
Yeah, it's
he's
about
out
to
of
be a
there.
massacre then. Cause
They would have got if they would have who they would have played if they would have if they were the fourth seed they would have played who? They would have played Michigan.
they did not play Michigan.
They would play Michigan because Michigan
They
was
would have
upset.
got.
That's what y'all
Oh
forget.
my God.
Michigan wanted Florida State to get in because they didn't want to play. Did you see Michigan's face when those people said they was playing Alabama?
They was gonna beat the doors off of Michigan. I mean off of FSU. That would have been bad. Damn, that would
Nobody.
have been bad.
If you watch the ACC championship game, it tells you everything you needed to know. Nobody wanted to see that, and it's sad. But you didn't. But Florida State felt like their defense was like the Ravens, so they felt like their defense could carry them to a championship. Which
Stop it.
in my heart of hearts, I'm just telling you what the kids felt, bro. I didn't say that that's the truth. I'm just telling you how they
Okay.
felt.
Nobody
If you
put those
ain't,
on them. Nobody
you
put
get what
those
I'm
on.
saying?
Yeah.
Right? Nobody. I don't think nobody put up no more than like. Nobody put up 30s for sure, but you get what I'm saying? So them boys felt like they could go out there and shut somebody out, and as long as the quarterback do his job and not give the ball away, they could play with anybody. But people just didn't feel that way because college football is about money, and money is offense. And you look at who in the playoffs. It's people with big-time quarterbacks and big-time offenses.
What's up, Jared Marshall?
And
What
big
up, Big
time
LT?
coaches too.
Hey, what's
Going on, y'all? Hey,
Happy holidays to everybody.
Same to
happy
you, big
holidays,
LT.
y'all, man. Happy holidays.
What's up, Big LT? What's up, my brother? What's
What's
up,
going on,
JR?
Coach Dre?
Coach Dre, I got a question for you, man. Do you
Go
think
ahead, I'm
it's
here.
FSU brand that's like not big enough? Because for me, I feel like if Miami or Clemson was like in that same situation, like they lose their quarterback, but their record's still undefeated, I think they still get in. I think FSU brand is like watered down a little bit, you know? I just want to hear your thoughts, your opinions on it.
Coach Ray, you there? Yo.
Rob, what you think? Coach K, Edison, Big LT, what's going on down there in Dallas, Texas, man? I sure hate
I don't.
JR, long
The only
time no see,
Duncanville
man. You
Road
been
on North
gone.
Shore like that, man.
the only team I say probably gets in that same situation is probably Clemson. I think they do the same thing in Miami.
They're the only one because of Dabble.
You know who Florida State got to blame? They got to blame TCU. They just got to blame TCU because this is why we in the situation. Because TCU.
I mean, you can't say that,
respectable.
bro. You can, it's not like TCU went and lost the first game. They won a game in the playoffs. They did beat Michigan. Yeah, they got smoked in the national championship game, but they did beat Michigan, bro. So, like, people are saying they got to blame TCU. You can't blame TCU for them not getting in, bro. Because TCU won a game when they got to the playoffs. FSU
My
wasn't
fault,
even
fellas.
going to win a game. Like,
My fault, fellas.
late.
My phone. Somebody was calling. This what I tell you, JR, is it's not the Bobby Bowden in Florida State. Like, if Bobby Bowden the head coach of Florida State and they go undefeated, they getting in the playoffs. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Ain't nothing to talk about.
They in there.
So yeah,
That's how
so
I feel.
so Jay Norvell doesn't carry that stick, and then since your quarterback got hurt, you played 2 games to show the committee that your team will still look good in a playoff situation, and you look decent against Florida. You look absolutely terrible against Louisville, and that for them, money wise, that just didn't cut it. So now what the committee's wishing is, well, if Georgia beats Alabama, there's no way you can't put them in. You got to put them in. You got to put them in if Georgia beats Alabama. But once Alabama beat Georgia, they had an out. The committee had an out.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you gave them that out, they just took it, bro. They just took it because again, the Indian face ain't what it used to be. It's just not. You ain't got a name behind that. This is what I asked you. Even with everything we just named, if Deion Sanders the coach at Florida State, you don't think Florida State get in the playoffs?
Oh,
Facts, they definitely get in. They ain't leaving Coach Prime out. No way.
Like you got to ask yourself, if Urban Meyer the coach at Florida State, you get what I'm saying? It's about the names and the money. And now you got Stark. You got a potential matchup against Sarkisian and Nick Saban, or Sarkisian and Harbaugh. Because you get what I'm saying? Everybody expects Texas to beat the brakes off of Washington. I'm just being honest with y'all. I ain't finna sit here sugarcoat it, make it sound better. People expect Texas to beat the brakes off of Washington.
You know what's funny though?
I hope
just
that's
to combat that one
Things
point.
don't always go as the way we expected to, Coach.
They always find a way to surprise us. These damn Longhorns.
Like, that's one thing
my team.
Say,
I ride with them.
Like when it comes to sports, in any situation like where everybody think is gonna go one way, it's for some reason it always go the other.
Yeah, shout out to Oregon. Everybody said that they was gonna win by 30 and got, we saw what happened.
Like in damn near almost every scenario where like everybody, their mama and their grandmother is picking the same team, I'd be scared, bro. I'm betting against. I'm going the other side because it always happens. It always happens like that.
You're going to see Bama and Texas for the national championship. I don't care how you want to slice it, dice it. That's just going to be how it is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for people, but that's just how it's going to go. It's about the SEC.
Yeah, that's the money conference.
And that's what they're going to. And what you saying is, and then that's what you're going to see people pushing. Texas A&M, Texas, Alabama, because both of them teams going to be in the SEC next year. Big boy football. But if Alabama lets Michigan come out there and establish themselves.
That's what I blame. I blame Walt Disney, man. That parent company, ABC, and all. I blame them, man. They behind all of this. All
right, listen. Even if Michigan come out on fire, I just feel like Alabama, they're going to find a way to get Alabama to a championship game. I just don't see a national championship game without an SEC team in it. It's just no way.
Well, again, if Texas get there, they're going to still chop that up as an SEC team because they're going to the SEC. So that's how they're going to flip it if Michigan do beat. I'm just telling y'all how it's going to get flipped. That's how they're going to spin it. Oh, they're going to the SEC. That's why they're going to the SEC, because they can play big boy football. So that's how they're going to spin it. So it's some way it's going to get the SEC some pub, win, lose, or draw. The SEC going to get pub off of that.
And we saw the narrative being pushed
I found interesting
5 days before. We saw the narrative being pushed, though. It was on ESPN. It was everywhere. They kept speaking about it. And then mysteriously, voila, Alabama ends up. I think they lose to Michigan, though.
But here's the thing is, you couldn't let Alabama in and not let Texas in. That was the case. You couldn't let Alabama in without letting Texas in.
Hey, we almost to New Year's Day where we finna find out the real of the real. That's for one thing for sure.
This do feel like a Texas Alabama like rematch. I don't know why, but it feels like that. It feels
Yeah,
like it'll be that.
y'all saying Washington gonna beat Texas in the chat?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Washington being
Chat, bro.
Texas,
That's
that is.
disrespectful now.
I mean,
As a
whoa, wait.
I
Longhorn
mean,
fan,
listen.
that's disrespectful.
Hey, listen,
Disrespectful.
I
No,
like Penix
no,
and the
no,
receivers,
no, no.
but Texas gonna get physical with them boys.
So does Washington.
Listen. I ain't gonna say nothing no more. I promise I won't speak on Texas. So
They only, but Washington only gave up
Appreciate it.
11
everybody know
sacks.
where I stand on that.
Washington only gave up 11 sacks this whole season.
Hey, listen, we're talking we're
Look,
talking
man, we don't need to
Pac-12
highlight
versus
nothing on
SEC.
Washington.
All right.
Nah, see, you can't say talking Pac-12 versus the SEC because
Nah,
Texas wasn't even.
I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna let it be. I'm just telling you how it's gonna go. The politics is already into this. This is already this is scripted. That's why I'm saying this because it's already scripted. But
Because them Washington receivers, man, woof.
the reason why I just don't see Washington versus Bama because they don't want a repeat of last year of it potentially being a blowout in the national championship game.
Between who? You're saying
If Washington was to win and Bama makes it to the national championship, it'll be a blowout.
let me ask you this question. And I'm so serious. What position group is better from Alabama to Washington? I mean, obviously the D line, right? You would think so, right? You would think so.
I'm taking Alabama's defense in general over Washington's defense.
Guess who has the best defensive player out of both the teams?
I know who Washington got, but what Alabama's gonna do is they're gonna run at him.
I'm just, bro.
My
Look
bad,
at
Rob.
this
Bro,
Washington
if
roster.
Family calling and
if
stuff,
Look,
man.
look
let's
at
say
this
it's
Washington roster,
Washington Bama,
bro.
if
They have
Washington
the
stop
better
their
quarterback.
run, they winning the game.
They have the better quarterback. They have the
When is
better
this? When is that game y'all talking about?
So we're saying
Monday.
they're saying, all right. So listen, this is what it is, LT. I said I don't see Washington playing Bama. It's gonna be a blowout if that happens, right? Their pushback is, Washington could possibly be Alabama.
No, I think Washington loses, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why Washington finna lose to Texas. They finna, and the same reason why they would lose to Bama. Their defensive line, man. Their defensive line is finna slaughter Washington. Texas defensive line
Bro,
finna slaughter Washington. Alabama defensive line will slaughter
Big
Washington. It
LT,
ain't the
Bro,
second. Now, if
the
they able to
Washington
block, if they
offensive
able to hold up
line
them
been
blocks
strong all
against
year.
Texas, if they able to hold up them blocks against Texas, then I think they got the upper hand on Texas secondary because of them
yo,
wide receivers is too
Quick
experienced.
question, LT. How many Washington games have you watched this year?
Oh, here we go with this, man.
I just want
Bro,
to know.
maybe three, maybe
See,
three at the max.
that's the
And
problem.
that ain't
That's the
that
problem
ain't
right
that
there,
ain't no cap. Maybe three. I'm gonna be 100.
Now, what I
bro.
will say is Washington receivers is going to give anybody's defense a problem. They three
Yeah,
receivers is going to give anybody a problem. But if you can get to Penix,
you can get to him.
How? He's only
You
been
can
touched
get to
11
him.
times. He's only been touched 11 times.
That's against Pac-12 offensive defensive line, bro. Oregon defensive line was getting to him.
When in the Pac-12 championship game?
In both games. They
Bro,
was getting
listen.
to him in both games, bro. Come on, man. Now we ain't like they got the coldest defensive line, but they got probably the best defensive line in the pack.
I feel like nobody's giving Washington they respect, which is nuts.
No,
no,
bro.
that's
I'm
no.
giving them
I
they respect.
listen.
I said if the Lions can hold up, they can beat Texas. Cause I'm not. I think they were secondary. They wide receivers are way better than Texas secondary. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
hey, Coach K, I can't even let you ride with that because I'm the one person that was on record all season saying they was gonna be in the playoffs. And everybody's like, there ain't no Pac-12 team gonna make it. I was the one that was saying they was gonna be the
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Oh, look. When it comes to Washington, if you look at the way that team is constructed, you got Trice on the defensive line, you got, and it's funny because they can run the ball. Everybody talks about Washington's trio of receivers. They can run the ball at you. They play physical. They just are, they get seen as a finesse team because of their receivers, but they can run the ball at you. And I don't know, man. You see,
They can,
Texas.
man. But if that O line don't hold up against Texas D line, Texas got a cold D line, bro. In that front seven, if they can't hold up and block them boys, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna look good for Michael Penix. If he can chunk it all day and throw it over top of that secondary all day. I know he can. But I'm telling you, man, that Texas D line ain't no joke, man.
So my question to you, Coach K, how many points do you think Washington has to score to beat Texas?
To beat Texas,
Yeah.
if they can put up, because Texas could score that ball. So this is gonna be like one of those like 34, 31 type games. 34, 31 type games.
Because I'm gonna tell you what Texas is gonna do. They're just gonna run the ball and eliminate Washington being on the field.
They're gonna run that ball, man. They got like about 4 or 5 running backs that can tote it. 4 or 5 of them, bro. And like
And Texas,
two of them are freshmen.
Texas only gave up 17 points on the season.
Yep, run it back by committee.
They gonna run that ball, man. And that's the thing about it. It's like even with like Washington, even if they play Alabama or they play Texas, they're going to run the ball and eliminate the quarterback from being on the field.
But
Yup.
Rob, Texas gave up 30 to Houston and more than 30 to Kansas State, bro.
I
That's
get it,
Houston and
but on
Kansas State.
the
Washington
season,
got the better
Texas.
offense.
Hey,
But
that's all I
that's
would say. Hey,
that's 2 games.
Listen to what I'm saying, Edison. When you look at average points per game, like points against per game, Texas only gives up 17 points. Washington gives up 23.
Like
So
the averages, Edison.
Yup.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the teams they played though.
but you also gotta look at the teams Washington played though.
Right, but you look at like the difference in opponents. Right, let me ask you this: don't you think like the Pac-12 overall was better than the Big 12 this year?
Okay, but let me ask you this. Overall, who got the better
This
trenches? The
year,
Big 12 or the Pac-12?
But Edison, I hear what you're saying,
That's a
but who they?
toss-up, honestly.
yeah,
Well,
debatable.
No, I'm talking about on the D line. You think
Yeah,
Pac-12
that's
got a better D line,
Debatable.
that's
better
a
D lineman than
toss-up.
the Big 12?
That's between the Big 12 and the Pac-12. That's a toss-up in terms of the lineman, Big T.
Now,
what I would
I
say,
don't
you put the
know because it's only
Pac-12
one
over
Pac.
the
It's
whole.
maybe two Pac-12 teams I can think that got a decent D line, and that's UCLA and Oregon. Rest of them D lines really
Oregon.
ain't too
Yeah,
much to
really ain't
glorify.
about
Texas,
nothing.
Oklahoma, and Kansas State and Oklahoma. All 4 of them teams had defensive lines, man.
I'll give you Texas and Oklahoma. That's the only ones
Oklahoma State got a D line, brother.
Yeah,
Hey,
they known for
Edison,
defense.
let me
Oklahoma
just say
State.
this, Edison. Like over the last 5 weeks, Washington has been giving up over 20, like pretty much between 20 plus 21 points per game over the last 5 weeks. Texas haven't.
Man, listen, man. Yeah, y'all gonna y'all gonna y'all gonna learn that just some teams know how to win. When you play like Washington, I can't statistically show you what it is. They know how to win.
But
And
here's the thing. I'm not gonna say that because they got the refs helped them in that Washington State game.
wait. Hold on. First of all. Okay,
Bro,
so what
Rob,
about
you been after the
against Oregon?
Pac-12 refs all
What about
year.
against Oregon?
I'm just being honest. Go back. It's proof in the pudding. Just go back and watch the game how it played out. I don't gotta.
So you believe it's gonna be a blowout?
No, I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout at all. I never said that.
You know Washington beat Texas
I said
last year, right?
this is what I said, BG. I said if Washington makes it to Alabama, that game is gonna be a blowout in that championship game. I never said the Texas game. But what I did say is what's going to happen is Texas is going to run the ball on Washington and limit Washington from being on the field. Because that's the one way you control Washington. So now Washington has to be efficient on offense. They have to score majority of their possessions for them to have a chance to win this game.
I
Because
like Washington on defense.
And that wasn't the same Texas team last year.
Pac-12 is a more
That's playing this year.
offensive oriented conference.
Exactly, BG. Bijan Robinson was gone. Roshan Johnson was gone. Like that team wasn't the
Yep,
same
that wasn't the same
Texas
Texas team, man.
bro.
Them guys playing that in that
Javon,
ball game.
Overshown was
Lat.
gone. Like more than half of the defense, like all of the linebackers were gone. Like all of the
That was
secondary
that
protectors
team
was
that
gone. They get ready
Washington
for the
played last
draft.
year in that ball game with number freshmen, sophomores, and bench players.
Yep.
Well, listen.
So they
Well,
just think
I think
FSU. That's
we
how
all
Texas
agree.
team will look last. That's how they looked last year in that ball game. It was Texas
I
team.
think
I mean
we
FSU
can all
team.
agree.
Everybody
It's either
left.
gonna be one or two matchups. It's either gonna be Washington versus Michigan, or it's gonna be Alabama versus Texas. I don't see it any
Bama
other way.
versus Texas.
I don't see it
That's
any
what it's
other
gonna
way.
be. That's gonna be Bama versus Texas all over again.
It makes sense though. How you said it do make sense, but Alabama not losing to Michigan. That's
So
not
hey,
happening.
nah,
No,
that
no.
ain't gonna happen.
I mean, look. One thing about like if we look at Michigan, that's a team full of pros. Like they got pros everywhere on that roster. I like how they built. I really
I
like
just
how
Alabama
Michigan
got
built.
pros everywhere on that roster. The same thing.
Who Bama?
Washington is capable of
Yeah.
beating
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh man, to be honest, almost all four of them
They
teams
capable of
got
beating
pros
Texas, but
everywhere.
all right. So busy.
yeah,
Who
the
you got? Who you
likelihood.
got this year?
I think it's gonna be Texas, Alabama because of politics and everything. But and Texas do have a better D line. I think it's gonna come down to that. But y'all's talking like it's just gonna be a blowout, and I don't even think Alabama would just blow Washington out like that.
All right. Who you got, Edison?
For me, hey, I'm sorry, Doc, but it's gonna be. I got Washington and Alabama, man.
Oh man.
Okay.
Hey, cut
Who you
Edison
got,
mic
Big
off,
OT?
bro.
I got Alabama, Texas.
All right. Who you got, JR?
Alabama, Texas, man. And then Texas
All right.
win it all.
Who you got, Coach K?
Same thing. Alabama, Texas. I just see it. I just see the writing on the wall.
That's the money matchup.
Yeah, that's the writing on the wall right there, bro.
Telling you, man, Walt Disney ain't gonna have it no other way, man.
Oh yeah, that's why I really came up here though.
Because
See
that's
you offer
what's
Derek
gonna
Carter.
set up the future SEC matchup. That Texas Alabama. That's what they want, man.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
where the money at. Hey Rob,
Yo.
has CU offered Derek Harmon?
Huh?
Has CU? You know who Derek Harmon is the Michigan State dude. He in the transfer portal.
I don't think he has an office more.
Derek Harmon.
He's a dog, man.
Take a look at that
I don't
tape.
think he has one. Hey, but busy man, what's going on? Hey, bro, my brother, I ain't talked to you in a minute, bro. But Merry Christmas to you, dog. But
Merry
hey,
Christmas
man,
to y'all, man.
what's the word on USC, dog? Y'all losing your quarterback, your backup quarterback.
We getting some players though. We still got a lot of players. So,
bro, y'all losing big time talent though, dog.
it's to be expected. We gonna replace them.
Not that type of talent, dog. Y'all can't be losing that type.
At a losing season, we losing our starting quarterback is to be expected. But
and the backup quarterback.
Yeah, y'all looking a little light in the britches, man. Looking a little light in the britches.
Y'all didn't bring in no quarterback in this class.
We gonna get Will Howard.
Bro, you're gonna put all your faith in Will
Howard, BZ? Come on, BZ.
Look, man, USC not gonna do too good next year, but it's gonna be all right, man. Basketball, they're gonna do better next year.
He finally admitted the truth. Okay, I respected BZ because you was talking crazy last time, like I was gonna do something, but you finally starting to, come down to earth, bro. I respected BZ.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, all we waiting for is Zachariah.
We still got Branch though.
Portal,
He's not going to the portal.
Hey, BZ, you better hope he don't go to the portal, dog. He go to the portal. Hey.
I'm gonna lose my mind if that man hit the portal.
Zachariah Branch.
It'll be over with. If he hit the portal, it's over. If I'm Lincoln Riley, I don't even want to coach that team next year. If he hit the portal.
That boy hit the portal. It's a wrap. But y'all didn't play. Hey, listen, y'all didn't play him like that. Y'all didn't get that man no touches the rest of the season, man.
Y'all did him filthy too, especially in that CU game.
You know who's
trying to
next
get
to leave,
to
right?
the league. We trying to get Brandon. We trying to get Brandon Rice to the league.
You know, Bear Alexander's gone, right?
He's not gone. He didn't hit the portal yet.
He
can though.
I will
supposed to be dipping though.
If the NCAA proves that rule and then lifts the transfer,
they don't need to.
The second time transfer, he might hit that thing.
Oh, he coming to Colorado.
He might hit
Nah,
that thing.
That's
I ain't
where
gonna
he's
they
say he
supposed to
coming
win
to
in the first
Carolina, but
place.
I'll say he
they
gonna
need to
be
get
the
We
Derek
don't
linebacker.
need
Harmon.
Bear Alexander, bro.
They need Derek
He ain't
Harmon.
Who
coming
don't?
here yet.
Who don't need? Wait, hold on. Who don't need Bear Alexander?
I'd rather have
He
Derek
don't play
Harmon.
Bro.
You got to
consistent
look
enough
up
for
Derek
me.
Harmon, bro.
But I'm telling you,
You
bro,
said
after
Harmon?
Go to Ole Miss.
after the
Yeah,
way the
Derek
season
Harmon.
went with USC and all that thing he did, bro, we don't need Bear Alexander, bro. I'm not
No,
saying he
I
don't
hear
have the
you.
talent. I'm not talking about in terms of talent or ability. I'm just talking about in terms of character. We don't need Bear Alexander, bro.
I
If
can
he
do. I
going
can
to,
understand that.
if
What
he
about
if
that?
he
What
do
happened
his
to that
report,
cat
I
from
see him going to Ole Miss.
What happened to that cat from Florida, man? I'm ready for him to go ahead and sign and
Bro,
commit.
just be patient, dog. Be patient, man.
They're
Yeah,
probably
we
trying to
need
line up
that.
Who you talking
academics
about?
and all of
That
this,
defensive
make sure
tackle.
everything's squared
He
up.
talking,
Mike,
yeah,
From
he talking about
Houston?
Chris.
McKellen, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
McAllen
Oh,
from the
oh.
defensive tackle from Florida Gators.
yeah, bro. Just be patient. He down to 2 schools.
Okay.
The
Yeah, we
the
need that
the
action.
the
Cause they
monkey wrench in
mad.
the the monkey wrench in the situation is Texas A&M because they took his defensive
Oh, he's
line
the
coach
line
went to
coach,
Texas
right?
A&M. Yeah,
Damn. Oh, that's why Coach Dre's kid went to Texas A&M.
yeah. We know what's going on. We know what time it is, man.
See, you
Nah,
just
but we
got another
we
player.
get back, man, and we set, bro. I ain't
Hey,
gonna
Yo,
but
lie.
if they
They
do
did.
open that
Who?
Set.
rule, that'd be
yo,
good for CU for some players to
see you,
leave.
Who they just
just.
got?
I think we just got old boy from Houston.
Who?
Which one? The D
The
lineman?
the corner, the
Excuse me.
corner that just hit the portal.
Me
A
did?
corner.
Yeah, the
Corner?
corner from Houston. I don't know his name, but I saw that there was a corner. Hold on, let me see if this is real news.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah. I don't see it anywhere.
Did they posted it on X?
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, you just call Twitter X. That's wild.
What, man? I'm just trying to use the technical term, man. That's what it is, man.
I've
Nah,
never heard.
JR, it's Twitter, bro. We don't do that X shit.
It's
Oh
X,
God, that's
bro.
I
That's
don't
the
fool with
name
social
of
media
it.
at all, anyways, man. I ain't got none of them.
You don't got no social media, Big LT?
Nope, I ain't got no social media except the Discord that we just got that Rob just put up. I ain't got none of that. I don't even know how to work that. That's confusing.
They said he ain't commit yet. Oh, I bet fake news now.
Does B Gang have any eligibility left?
Oh God, he
Yeah, he
do.
Nah,
coming
we ain't
back.
coming back next year.
Okay.
He basically took a medical red shirt for last year.
I don't know
Oh.
what he playing though. I ain't gonna lie.
He
You
playing
need to play
linebacker.
linebacker.
What you mean?
Yeah, you need to play
He
linebacker.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that he was like a safety slash. I don't know,
He just got to
safety
put on
Nah,
a
slash.
then
little
it's
bit more
even
weight.
going.
He just got to
So
put on a
since
little
we
weight.
got this new cat, this DJ cat, man, I think that's it for the linebacker room. Really, there shouldn't be no
Okay.
more
Yeah, they can
questions
take
and
There ain't no
no
other
they
more
can
talking
take
questions.
about
the
we
edge
need to
rusher.
add this on and add
They
that
can take
on in
the edge rusher.
linebacker
Wait,
room.
time out.
Oh, talking
Hold
about
on.
Lundy?
We just added one player. Hold on, bro. I need one more, big bro. I need one more.
What you already got 3 that you added from the transfer
Hey,
portal
Lundy
last
is
year,
certified. Lundy certified though.
No,
right? And
Lundy.
then you
Nah,
got
Lundy ain't
3
got.
that you just
we don't need
added
no
from the
more
transfer
linebackers,
portal
Coach K.
last year.
Well, I ain't
Lundy,
gonna
if he
lie.
Plus,
gonna
we got the
start, you
3
can pencil him in
freshmen.
right now. He's starting
With
tomorrow.
with all due respect, and I mean this with all due respect, I do not want to see Trevor Woods at linebacker this year. Like I
Besides Trevor, brother,
mentally, I
we
can't
got
handle
you.
it.
You still
I
got
can't handle
Demoy
it.
Kennedy. You still got
You got
what's number
you
20?
got Brandon Gant, you got Demoy
Bentley
Kennedy, Brandon Gant, and then we just
and
picked up
Bentley.
the linebacker from Florida, and you got the 3 freshmen that redshirted last year. We ain't
Yeah,
even got
man,
to
you don't
worry
need no
about
more
Trevor Woods.
Hey,
linebackers,
We
if
brother.
they
good.
approve this rule, Bentley need to go ahead. Yeah.
Brother. I'm not gonna lie to you,
He
bro.
said
Plus,
See,
Bentley need to go
look,
ahead,
I
huh?
do not want to.
Told him,
We
squeeze him
were
out.
4-8. I do not want to hear we do not need. We need everything, gang. I ain't gonna lie. We
Nah,
need
man, but
everything.
you gotta understand, bro. Some of them
bro,
linebackers that you talking about you don't wanna hear about didn't even get an opportunity to get on the field.
I ain't
Yeah,
Kennedy
talking
and
I ain't
about
ain't
gonna.
it.
that didn't do
and
nothing.
there's
He was
also
on
Kennedy
that
didn't play
field.
number
inequity in
2 or 3
chemistry too,
games.
Coach K. You can't sign every linebacker. Only 2 can play.
No. I'm just saying we get one more, just one more,
Look
one more.
how it's going.
It's gonna be
Colorado needs
2 pack,
to lose
man.
a
It's
lot of
gonna be
players
2 pack
One
if they
more
get
for
one
what?
more.
We good, bro. We don't
If
need
this
no more
rule get
linebackers,
approved,
dog.
But
Colorado
you
needs to
got,
First of
lose
all,
bro,
like
you
10,
got
15 players.
You
bro. You
got three
can't,
underclass. You got 3 to 4 underclassmen linebackers. Plus, you even brought in now. You got 4 transfer linebackers, like upper class transfer linebackers. You don't need no more, bro.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is
And,
not matter. Players get hurt. We need one more.
Oh
Just one
yeah,
Listen,
more.
man.
listen,
bro.
listen. If they want
We
to play
got
football, they should hit the
7
portal, man.
linebackers with 2 can play. One girl hurt. We still got 6 more, bro.
Man, you
Plus
got
Bentley
they're
ain't even like go to the draft yet. Bentley might come back. We
Edison,
do not need any more
Edison,
linebackers, bro.
Edison. They're gonna add another one, bro.
Yeah, I feel you,
But
Coach
Rob, for
K.
what though?
I
Like,
can
you,
see
you,
them.
you don't think we set?
I can see
If
them
I'm
adding
Bentley,
another depth piece. Not necessarily like a starter, but I can see them adding a depth piece. Somebody, maybe not hitting hitting that top 2, but somebody that's a special teams
Well,
player.
but it
if
wouldn't
they
come
added
like
one
I can
more,
see
that means one of them linebackers is that's on the depth chart is gone.
probably leaving.
yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of adding a depth piece, add another starter.
because
Already added
Bentley,
depth
what
piece
he
last
grad
year.
already, right? If I'm not
Nah,
mistaken,
don't
Rob,
Bentley
Right.
have
Bentley
1 year
grad
left?
already.
Like
I
I
thought he
said,
had
add
1 year
another
left.
starter, not another depth piece. Get rid of Bentley and bring another starter in to replace him.
Bring another starter in. Yeah, can see that. I can see that too, Big LT. Because if
Colorado is
Bentley's
really good at corner though. They don't need another corner. Maybe one, if that, but they don't really need another corner at all.
Uh, see, looks could be deceiving, man. We
Because
do
I'm
need
telling you,
a.
man, the more Kennedy problem was his kneecap. The only reason why it took him so long because they was, like I said, they were trying to be tender with his knee. Because he can run straight line. He had a straight line, but when he came for him to stop and plant, you can tell he had issues stopping and planting on his knee. He kind of had like that little jab, like little jab step, like with Jalen Smith that used to play for the Cowboys. Same thing. You can tell by looking at his knee, couldn't plant on it good until probably like that second to third last game. He was, getting in the groove.
Man, Jalen Smith would have been a Hall of Fame if it wasn't for that injury, bro.
Oh,
That
facts.
boy was different.
Imagine if we had Juju with Lundy, bro. Oh my god. I don't know why Juju had to do what he did.
Hey, Jaden
Uh,
DeLara just hit the transfer portal.
expected. He's
Yeah, he
probably
don't want to compete with Desmond Williams.
no. You're talking about old boy from Arizona, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not gonna compete
Nah,
with the young cat. I forgot his
yeah,
name.
Williams, Desmond Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
he
So
ain't
who
gonna
hit the
compete with
portal?
nah,
nobody, man. He
didn't
wasn't gonna
No,
get
Fafita
it
who's
done at
the
Fafita?
Arizona.
who's the starting quarterback at Arizona right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Arizona
he
gonna
ain't
be
Fafita.
good in the
compete.
Big
He ain't
12 next
compete with
Fafita,
year.
nobody, man.
Noah Fafita.
yeah, for Peter.
yeah.
Noah Fafita. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wasn't he a true freshman last year, Fafita?
not a
No,
Yup.
true freshman. Maybe a redshirt.
Nah.
Oh, red shirt.
Yeah,
I could have
he's
sworn he was a
red
freshman
shirt.
last year, no?
Yeah, he's red shirt.
Oh, redshirt
He
freshman.
was a
Ah,
freshman,
okay.
but
I thought
I
he was a
believe
true
red shirt
freshman.
freshman. If somebody want to fact check that in the chat, don't take me for gospel. I ain't no fan of Arizona. Didn't watch none of the games outside of the one they played against CU. So
no. I want to say he played 2 years at Washington State and then 2 years at Arizona, if
Noah
I'm not
no,
mistaken.
Noah Fafita.
Now we're talking about Fafita, Rob. Was he a true
Yeah,
freshman or
no,
a redshirt freshman?
he either was a freshman or a redshirt.
No, I'm talking about the quarterback that hit the portal from Arizona, not Fafita.
Nah, yeah.
No, I was talking about the one that hit the portal, not Fafita. The one that hit the portal, he played 2 years at Washington State, then 2 years at Arizona.
What about Ryan Clark,
What about
boy?
Fafita though?
He's
Was he a
still
true
over there at
freshman?
Arizona State.
nah, he
He
went to
probably gonna
Notre
stay there.
Dame. Ryan Clarkson went to
What about
Notre Dame.
went to Notre Dame?
Yes,
Oh
sir.
man, what you doing, Ryan?
What you mean?
Hey, you supposed to been
That's a
bringing him
great
over,
move for
bringing
him.
that
Yeah.
talent over there to prime.
Well, I don't think it made sense for his son
Nah,
to
he
come there
ain't want
though.
him to
Yeah, for
sit though.
what?
He ain't want him
He
to
wasn't
sit.
gonna
He
start.
gonna go to Notre Dame and he gonna get on the field. He ain't got time to sit because this is it. He only got 1 year eligibility left, so he gonna go to
No
Notre
reason.
Dame and ball out.
It'd have been tough for Ryan Clark to come see him anyway, with his like health condition and stuff like that. And so that's why he
Wait,
never
Ryan Clark
played
got
when he.
health problems?
That's why he never went. Anytime that they played like in Denver, he never played.
Oh, right. Because of that situation where he almost died on the football field.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he got with the sickle cell trait, like it's pop.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Someone said, "I'm hoping
Sheesh.
that we get Unija." Yeah, I hope we get him too.
Yeah, I hope we get him
It's
too.
gonna be more tackles that enter the portal though after these bowl games.
Nah,
Yeah, after the bowl games, yeah.
Now, all
and I
jokes
think
aside,
after
though,
spring ball too,
yo,
because there's gonna be a couple veterans that lose their spots to freshmen that's gonna enter the portal.
I heard somebody said that that the new linebacker, the new O-line group chat that they didn't add Jack Wiltie or Jack Bailey. I laughed so hard.
Who said that?
They
Oh
had him
man,
on the group chat or something.
Man,
that's
how do
wild.
people
What they
even? Nah,
had him
niggas
on?
just be talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie, niggas just be talking. How do you know? How they know that?
Nah, they was just joking, but there's probably some truth in that. You know, there's always a little truth in jokes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought niggas was serious. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, we don't
what
nobody
it
know
is,
that for sure, man. They did them boy like that.
Coach Palmer said they kicked this dude out of the group chat. The one that committed to Colorado and flipped to Oregon.
Now I don't think it's on the coaches with the group chat putting together. I think that's between the players.
Now
Yeah,
it's
that's
the players, but
probably
like when
player
Coach
led
Prime was
situation.
on Rich Eisen, he had said, Shadow and them guys, they kicked him out of the group chat after he flipped to Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, shit, that's what he supposed to do. Get your tail on.
Why would he not leave the group
Facts.
chat? First of all, that's weird as hell that he didn't leave the group chat. I would have just left. I would have not stayed.
Exactly, bro.
Oh
Once
yeah,
I
would have
know I'm
left.
about to transfer, bro,
The
I'm
writing
gone.
would have been on the wall though.
I ain't gonna lie,
staying
bro.
like,
They definitely gotta beat up Jack Wiltie and Bailey. I ain't gonna lie. They both gotta get beat up before they get good on the team again.
you stupid niggas, they gotta get beat up. I just realized what you said.
What they
You
do?
stupid.
You said what they do?
Yeah.
What?
They
You busy?
didn't do. They ain't
They,
blocked last year.
yeah, I'm about to say they broke two
That
backs.
being Shadow took, they gotta took someone for themselves too.
Yo, I saw one.
Man, y'all cold.
I saw one play.
What you mean, busy?
I'm not even joking, bro. Jack Bailey, I swear on everything I love, bro. I saw one play. He just looked at the dude run right by him like it was a screen. Like I thought, okay, they might set up for a screen, bro. Yo, I couldn't believe it, bro. I really could
It
not
looked like
believe
a
it.
setup, man.
Like I'm not gonna lie,
It
bro.
remind
If
me of
I'm
that.
like,
Remember the Titans?
like Jack Bailey got it with them hands, bro. No cop. We got it to our hands at least once. That's what all that shit happened to me last year.
If
bro.
anything,
Like,
Tank.
like you gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me, bro. I ain't gonna front. You have to see me, bro.
All right, y'all, man. It's been real, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in on this Christmas Day commitment time, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. It's always love, peace, and joy. I hope everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas.
Merry
You got
Christmas, Merry
everything that you wanted for Christmas. If you didn't, I hope it comes to you at some point in time today. But Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out, man. As always, man, I appreciate every single person for tuning into the show because y'all make this show amazing every single day. Make sure y'all run up them likes. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one. As always, man, we signing off on this thing, RobDaManMedia, baby.
Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is when we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? purposeful dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning.